Hey guys, happy weekend. It is Saturday, and I got a 5 minute game this time around. I've been playing a lot of 3 minutes, so let's throw in a 5 minute game. Looks like we're having ourselves a Kings and Yin. I'm going to play the boring old exchange variation. Just because. It is a 5 minute game, and I just feel like playing an end game right now. Not sure why he's thinking for so long here. Knight takes d5 is the only good move for black. He could play knight a6, I suppose, to defend the c7 pawn, but then bishop g5. I'm not sure he wants to mess with that. Knight e8. Well, I'm going to eat my words, apparently. Knight e8, huh? I could win the bishop pair right away. Just check and then take on c8. But that seems a little lame. I think I should throw in bishop g5. Just, it seems like the right thing to do. Yeah, let's do that. And actually, after f6, I could castle queenside. That's very interesting. Well, that makes sense. Castle queenside, he takes my bishop. I go knight e7, check. Let's say king f7, I take his rook on d8. He takes on e7, I take on c8. Well, and if he takes on d5, I don't mind that. I don't think. Well, okay, I maybe should mind that. Castles, rook takes d5, rook takes d5, f takes g5, rook d8. He has bishop d7. He's very bottled up there, though. Very bottled up. You know, this may not be a good decision, but I feel it's interesting. So that's why I'm going for it. I am a little concerned about rook takes d5. So that line I just mentioned, rook takes d5, rook takes d5, f takes g5, rook d8. I would be winning a piece if not for bishop d7. But I have all my pieces out, and then he can't move this knight for a while because his rook would be hanging. So I have a lot of ways I could play that. Yeah, and he goes for it.
Check.
Yeah, this will turn out very interesting. Okay, I could take on g6 now. Could do that. Nah. Wait, what am I talking about? Did I just make like a big miscalculation? Okay, this is actually much better than I thought it would be. For some reason, I was calculating that line and I thought I would have already lost my knight, but clearly that's not true. Okay, so this is how he's going to play it. Okay, so I can just take one of his knights and then take on g5 and I'll be up a pawn. Bishop h6, I have h4. Or I could go for more. Nah, I think I should do the sensible thing. Just win a pawn. Yeah. Yeah, let's just... I'm just trying to calculate if like rook d1 check makes any sense at all, but no. Okay, let's just do this. We'll keep it simple. He probably should pin me. He could pin me and then after h4 play knight c6 and occupy the d4 square. It's probably not a bad decision. Possibly I should have taken his other knight, so he can't go knight c6, d4. Well, he does that. Okay. I'm just going to take another pawn. I don't think my knight will get trapped. Yeah, why not? You gotta watch my time. If he plays rook d8 at any moment, I'll just instantly play rook d1. If knight d4,
Check.
I'll probably play bishop d1. If he tries to go after my knight, let's say king f7 here, I'm playing h4. I'm rescuing it. Rescue me. King e7. Oh, I didn't see that move. That's a good move. That is a good move. You guys understand why he played that? So now if I play h4, he has rook h8, knight g5, bishop takes g5. Ah, boo. Can I trick him anyhow? Somehow? Rook d1, rook h8, bishop g4. That's not much. He has knight d4 in that case. Ah, that's too bad. That was a really good move. Could I play pawn g4, maybe? Looks gross, though. h4, h5. Pawn g4, he can go bishop g4. Man, oh man. G4. Well, okay. Actually, this might not be so bad. Let's do it. I think it's the only way I can try to rescue the knight. Because if bishop g5, I can play, or bishop f4, I can play g5 and then knight f6. Okay, this might not be so bad. Now I gotta hurry. I found the tough move g4. It's time to hurry. If g5, I'll play h4. So I don't think he's trapping my knight anymore. Knight d4, I'll still go bishop d1. No biggie. Taking the pawn on h7 was perhaps greedy. We'll find out. I'm expecting bishop g7. Oh, wow. Okay. He's just going to do this. Be surprised if he doesn't jump his knight into d4 soon. This will be a tough endgame to win. I'm up a pawn, but it's not a very good pawn. I'm going to try to centralize my king. Possibly I should not have done that. All right, let's just go for this. Need some counterplay.
Check.
Let's do that. Time is going to be a big factor soon.
Check.
Ooh. I dare you to bring your king in. You weren't supposed to take me up on that dare. I don't know why I played f3. It's kind of a dumb move.
Check.
All right, I need to run with my king. Need to run. Let's go here. That's a funny way
Check.
to get your rook trapped. Uh-huh.
Check.
Well, I flagged him. But that was not clean. Yeah, he just took a little too long at the end. Weird game. Weird game. Let's review this one. Because, I mean, I was saying that in this line, knight takes d5 is the only good move. I mean, I've never seen anything other than knight takes d5 here. Actually, I might have seen knight a6 before. But knight e8, I mean, it doesn't look that good. Computer definitely likes white. It's possible I overreacted with this castling idea. What was the line I was looking at? Take, take. Yeah, then take here. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, this was the line I was concerned about. And then rook d1. And I sort of felt like maybe I have good play here, but I wasn't sure. Okay, so I didn't miscalculate. The line he played in the game is clearly inferior. F takes g5. Yeah, okay.
Check.
So check. Because in this line, my knight actually survives. Rather than him winning 2 minors right away for the rook. He has this going on. Yeah, king d7, rook takes e8. Well, I speculated maybe I should have taken this knight. Just because after this happens, his knight can't as easily get to the ideal d4 square. Right, so it's going to struggle to get in play. Although, what if he does something like this and now knight d6, attacking both of these pawns? Oh, I guess that pawn's defended, so that's not a big deal. Maybe I could just play f3 or something somewhere. Or king c2. Huh. Well, it seemed like the computer approved of my play. Oh, knight e6. Yeah, knight e6 would have been good. Taking the pawn. It does not like that. That was greedy. Greedy, John.
Check.
Yeah, and then g4 seems forced here. There's no other way to rescue my knight. It's a pretty ugly move to have to make. Yeah, and if this, I would have had to play g5 to get that square going. He just did that, though. Yeah, and we get into this endgame where I'm up a pawn, but it does not seem easy to win at all. Because besides being down a pawn, his position is perfect. Like, great knight, centralized king, active rook comes to f8, and I didn't want to just defend this pawn passively, because then he gets rook f4 in. I'm losing the pawn back anyways, I think. So I played for h5. Yeah, and this was where a lot of mutual time pressure started. Oh, c5 check would have been good here.
Check.
Yeah, he brought his king in. I was trying to figure out a way to mate him. Like, rook c3 is almost mate, but he just takes it. This was probably not a good move. Why is rook c3 winning now?
Check.
f4 check? Okay. I saw that f4 move, but I guess I underestimated it. Yeah, then I proceeded to get my rook trapped. Right here.
Check.
Fortunately, he had, like, very little time left at this point. Oh, and he could have mated me. That's funny. Walked right into mate.
Check.
All in a day's work for a blitz game. And then the shameless flag. All right. Well, that was an interesting one at the beginning. Hope you guys enjoyed that exchange King's Indian. And thanks for tuning in. Feel free to leave me any feedback or questions in the comments. Bye, guys.